Sequoia Capital India launched Surge in March of 2019, so a little over 2 years ago, to help early stage companies, really seed stage companies, rapidly scale up their businesses, right? And the intent was to partner with the absolute best founders across Southeast Asia and India and help them at the very early stages of their companies with a few very important building blocks. One, give them enough capital, so invest $1 to $2 million upfront. Second, work with them to really make sure that they can make the right design choices at the very early stages of their companies in terms of how to get to product market fit, how to actually hire the right teams, how to think about values and culture, and so on and so forth. Third, to provide them extensive mentoring, especially in their first 6 months of building their company, so that we can build the absolute best expertise from around the world to them, and finally, make them a part of a community that can actually be there for them as they go through their journey. So that's really what we were trying to do. We were trying to address the main constraints in the ecosystem that we saw. We are now a little over 2 years into it. This is our fifth cohort. We're very excited to announce today. And together with the 23 companies in our fifth cohort, we now have 91 companies in Search with over 200 founders from all across India and Southeast Asia. So we're very, very excited about the progress that we've seen with Surge so far.
Right. What gets me very excited is that this cohort has 10 female founders, the largest number for any Surge cohort till date. What are the unique leadership qualities that you think women founders bring to the table that you're encouraging?
Yeah, look, I mean, there's two things. One, it's also our largest cohort. We have 23 companies in our cohort. The largest cohort prior to this was our second cohort, where we had 20 companies. So we've now had cohorts that have ranged from 15 companies to this one at 23 cohorts. And you're absolutely right. We have 10 incredible female founders in this cohort. Look, at the end of the day, whether you're a male founder or a female founder, we're looking for the same set of attributes, right? We're looking for mission-oriented founders. We're looking for founders who deeply understand the problem that they're solving. Many of them have actually faced the problem themselves. We're looking for founders who are able to build teams, who are able to execute very, very quickly. And what's impressed us with this, with all the female founders we've invested, including the 10 that we have in this current cohort, is they're truly world-class. They're world-class in sort of every sense, right? Whether it's leadership, whether it's vision, whether it's the ability to build products, or whether it's the ability to execute at scale. And what's exciting is we have female founders in this cohort that come across very, very different industries, from building global SaaS companies all the way through digital health companies, building beauty companies, building consumer products companies. So it's really not from one or two sectors, but we are now seeing female founders from across Southeast Asia and India building across every single industry that you can imagine where technology is having an impact.